Thanks for coming to help me, Maya.
I don't know much about defending, but you were there for me, Mr. Wright, so I'll be here for you too.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you electing to defend yourself?
I am.
Then this young lady is...
Maya Fey, Your Honor. Sir, I'm,
She's my co-counsel in this trial, Your Honor.
Yes, his co-counsel.
I see. Do you have an opening statement?
I didn't do it.
Is that all? Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. Nothing else is required, Your Honor. Detective. The victim, Mia Fey, was found near the window in her office on the night of August 3rd, dead from a single blow to the head. The murder weapon was a crude miniature recreation of the Thinker. Detective Gumshoe was among the first responders on the scene.
We found the deceased and two others when we arrived. Maya Fey and the defense attorney, Harry Butts.
My name's not Harry.
We immediately arrested Maya Fey because we found a receipt with her name written on the back, in the victim's blood.
Of course, our investigation later concluded that the message in blood was written and planted by the true culprit, Phoenix Wright, in an attempt to frame the poor girl. Fortunately, we were able to arrest him once he was identified by our witness. Please state your name and occupation and tell us what happened.
Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. And may I say that it's so good to see you again, Your Honor. I trust we're still on for our meeting next week.
Oh, yes, sir.
This is bad.
Now, let's see. I was perusifying my latest children's book, Red White's Excellent Adventure, when I glanced outside and saw the whole grotesque affair take place in the building across the street.
Hold it! What made you look out the window?
Why, the cacophony sounds of the shattering glass light stand. You must have knocked poor Miss Mia into it during your pursuit.
Objection! Look at the floor plans of the Fay & Co. law offices. Mr. White, you couldn't have seen the light stand from outside the window. The only way you could have known it was there is if you were standing inside the office.
This is no time for jokes, Wright. The only people in the office at that time were the victim and the killer.
Care to explain, Mr. White?
Oh, Mr. Edgelord, won't you call a recess for me?
No, Mr. White. I agree with the defense.
What?
I do believe it's time you confessed.
What?
To wiretapping.
What?
I mean, yes, of course. Allow moi to expandify. When there's intel to buy or sell, well, you can count on me. We'll find bombshells for our clientele, that's a red-white guarantee. About a week ago, as the CEO, there was knowledge to be known. So away I go off to Fay & Co. to tippy-tap a phone. You see, I saw the stand when I was standing there alone.
I'm to understand that you're an honest businessman. Your story is this present trial space. Yet you openly admitted to a felony you committed against the very victim in this case.
All Red White's friends and Red White's foes are dazzled by what Red White knows. The stream of information flows because all folks have their price. So Red White's been and Red White's seen, but Red White's hands are squeaky clean. I never harm a human being because Red White's just nice.
Right, the truth is your toothless proof is a simply useless denial. Red, white, wiretapped, but this is a murder trial.
So close and yet so far. How can we bring this murderer down? If Mia were here, she would turn this whole thing around.
I'm sure the judge, the little nudge, sees I would never lie.
Oh, no.
And he won't offend my dear old friend, the head cop on a sky.
Seriously?
I know them well, so you can tell you're sorry, case I do.
You are hearing
they say
this, right?
okay to what I say, so what I say is true. Now you see the power of what a red can do for you.
Well, Mr. Wright, this testimony is compelling. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
You fought admirably, right. But now it's time to admit defeat.
Mr. Wright!
You knew your fate, but you would not submit. Now you face the might of the prosecutor. There's more at play here than passion or wit. No acquittal will ever impede my perfection. It's the life I must.
No! I'm not finished yet.
That's right, Phoenix. Never give up.
Mia. Chief.
It's just Mia now.
But how?
No time to explain. Maya's abilities are still weak, and I don't know how long I have.
Her abilities as a spirit medium? You're being channeled?
It's here. Phoenix, you've already won!
How? I can't prove Red White didn't see our light stand a week ago. All I have is this receipt with Maya written on the... Wait a minute. This means... The dossier.
Yes. You know what to do, right? Let's end this.
Together.
If the defense has nothing more to share with the court, I am ready to declare a verdict.
Hold it! Your Honor, I have just one more question to ask the witness. Mr. White, could you read the front of this receipt for me?
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to indulge you. Adam, 1 glass light stand. No, it can't be.
And the date, Mr. White?
Mr. White. Date of purchase, August 2nd. The day before the murder!
White, the only way you could have seen the light stand's shape is if you were with the victim on that night. If the late Miss Fay were somehow with us here today, what truths would she want to bring to light?
Get Red White, this parasite who's claimed so many lives.
See it clear as day in this dossier of blackmail suicide. You got away, but then today you're gonna pay this time. Cause we will not rest till you confess to every single crime. Witness, testify, this is the last time.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
With Red White's brain and Red White's flair, that piece of paper, I don't care, because Red White's got the demon there who'll do anything to win. So you can hope and you can try, but sorry kid, your wells run dry, and I don't need an alibi. Don't ask me where I've been. Oh, Red White's bailiff, Red White's guard. Look at Wright, all being scarred. Red White kicked his butt so hard, enjoy your time in jail. This Red White's judge and crown of grace has smarted you with such a breeze. Red White's got no PhDs for Princeton, Duke, and Yale. Oh,
Marcus Toronto, Matt
I can't be beat.
Lucia Lobosvia, Sarah Toronto,
There's Red White cars and Red White cars.
Blizzard Lee,
It's Red White
Garrett,
Stars and Red
Shawnee
White National Parks. Where'd you get that rich
Roger Rosenquist, Aaron Law, Britt Smith, Rebecca Che, Amanda Tam, Marvin Grossberg.
Stop!
What? Grossberg?